It'll be Jarrett Elliott. Outside, Michael Santangelo. And the 77 inside of row number 2, it's the Bullet, Bob Kellogg from Natchitoches, Louisiana, 3GT. Outside, it's Steak Sauce, Heath Wilson in A1. He's in a new IRP chassis tonight. Inside of the row number 3, it'll be Tyler King at 31T. Outside the Farmerville Freight Train, Brendan Ball. And the Alvin Ball Performance IRP chassis B17. Ball looking for his 10th win of the 2016 season tonight. And he got a good start on the outside of row number 3. Keep your eyes on Ball. And then back in row number 4 to the inside, he's looking for 3 in a row coming into this weekend. Adam Willis from 10 Mile. The caution is out. Heath Wilson debuting a brand new IRP chassis A1. There goes 3 wide for second of it. Off the exit turn, $2 back straight away. The B70 got on the back of the 3DG of Kellogg. Down the back straight away. He had nowhere to go with the B17. And on the shorts there. Leading. Brandon Ball says hello. How you doing? He likes it. The best in the business. The best mile racer up on the X-File. Oh, Adam Willis! There. It bottled him up. It bottled him up there momentarily. Down the front straight away. The B17. Santangelo running away up front in this one right now in the 77 machine. Off of 4. Down the front boulevard, 4 and 4 laps to go. Ball looking to reel him in. He's driving that car deep into turns 1 and 2 right now. Finding something right there to the center. He'll drift high off the exit of the corner of number 4. 2 to go this time. 2 to go. Headed down the front straightaway into 1. Ball hammering the outside of the Leesville 171 Speedway. This is something that I'm wanting to see here. We see it in heat race action a lot. Amen. Sometimes these guys get a little complacent and follow the leader down there on the bottom. But Ball is coming fast in a hurry on that low line. Or that high line, rather. And the white flag's waving. Into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway in the 3 and 4 for the final time. Man who came out of the rookie limiteds is no Joe to just play with. He is on the loud pedal from the pole. The Dodge came away lock. Good start by Shaw Graham. So let's start this one inside of row number 4. And I don't think every car came out, but nonetheless, Graham would have been 7th to 4th here fast and in a hurry on the opening circuit here in heat race number 2 for the limited modified. Second in back to the line underway. All the 2 down the back straight away. James Blaylock separating himself. The door-to-door battle for a second. They're 1 by 2 by 2 by 1 all the way to the tail. All before Blaylock continues to lead. Blaylock once again using a new addition performance chassis with the CB Racing power plant underneath the hood of the battle right now for second. It's Kyle Ingles. Bossier City, Louisiana's Kyle Ingles holding off the 23 and Mason Jordan. Mason doesn't race here in Central Louisiana very often. Haven't seen him here. All before that battle kind of settles itself out with Ingles getting the best of the 23 of Jordan. Ingles says, I'll go to second. Jordan will fade back to third. And here comes the Baytown Bullet. Just got bottled up there. Eric Thorne, stormed by the Triple X is Sean Graham. And the 23 opened up the door, but he had to get on the binders there to keep from hitting him in the tail feather off the exit of the turn through that last side box. Into 1. Blaylock is absolutely taking these boys to the woodshed. They may need to go see a doctor. He'd be a good one to go see. Jordan Door back here with the Triple X and the 23 of Jordan. Sean Graham trying to work his way back up to the front. Hitting it around the Leesville 171 Speedway here tonight. Down the front boulevard we go, the 81. South Texas for the last several seasons. Going to the Battleground Speedway in Highlands. He's ran down the 81 of Ingles with the 7 of the hourglasses ran out. Your winner by a mile and a half goes to the 7 of James Blaylock on the CB Racing Department IRB chassis. Incredible beats of the Conrad Petit Special Loans Lincoln Electric Rider Racing. So the Dillard brothers will be in this one. Let's see what they can do. Cade's going to be outside of row number 2. But on the pole, Luke Lazier on the lap pedal. We're underway. Into 1 and 2 for the first time. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, look out. Dillard just shot right to the inside as Lazier, your original pole sitter, got a little loose there. Bottled up the field momentarily. Allen gonna get disposed of by Cade Dillard. Dillard from 4th to lead and 1 1/4 circuit. He'll be in Joel Coudion's number 30 Moran Truck ASI Powered Express chassis tonight. Here comes Taylor. What's on the low side? Taylor doesn't race limited modifieds much in his career. I'm not sure he's raced them, I'd say less than 2 times, if at all. So Dillard will try on here at the second spot to do a dual throw battle here with the 20 of Jacob Green. Green says no, up or down the challenge. On the front straightaway. Dillard gonna roll the hub. Later trying to get back on the mix from the 27. You can throw a blanket right now over second back to the tail. And Dillard just kind of threw a people's elbow in there. Said, let me have it. And the 20 of Jacob Green says, okay, and they'll go by. Now the Dillard brothers run 1 and 2, but Cade's out front. Minding his own business, sipping his tea like Kermit the Frog. It's no harm up front for Cade Dillard right now. Blaine Perkins back there trying to work his way back up to the front. He started inside of row number 2. Was involved in that early little scuffle there. Kerry Vicknar getting around the 27 of Lager there in the 1 and 2. This time off of turn number 4, it will be I believe it's 2 laps to go. Jacob Green got all kinds of out of shape there in the 1 and 2. Caleb Dillard looking to run down his brother Cade. The great battles are back here for the 3rd spot. I mean, they're door-to-door. They've been door-to-door for the entirety of this one. Blaine Perkins, a 13-year-old, to the inside of the 3D of Kerry Vicknar. Kerry Vicknar, a multi-time Louisiana State Dirt Track Championship winner of the Baton Rouge Raceway down in Baker. White flag that time by for the thriller, Cade Dillard. Dillard setting a torrid pace up front. Perkins going to slide right up in front of the 3D of Vicknar for 3rd. Caleb Dillard still rolls. Wesley Bodie, the runner up here to Adam Willis at our last event. J.R. Watts outside of the 42. Tracy Denby. It is indeed Tracy Denby Sr. The 3 wide for 2nd off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. 3 wide still into turn number 3. Who's going to get the best of it? A-Bear, Shady Bear, up on the top shelf of Leesville off of 4. Can he get that outside momentum working to his advantage? It won't pay dividends to at least grab 2nd. The 22 holds serve. That's Tracy Denby Sr. Denby Jr. at the tail of the field. Here he comes. The 15 working his way to the front. The B&J Seafood number 15 IRP chassis is working. The CB Racing Power underneath the hood built by CB Bruton is coming alive here on a cold November dirt track Saturday night. But Denby Sr. wants to take a stab at the race lead, and well, he'll just take it right from the 3J at Karen Crow's Kevin Dupont. Dupont doesn't race much here at Leesville, and I'll tell you, breakout driver of the year candidate goes to the driver number 124 of Wesley Bodie. Boy, has he come a long way. Wesley Bodie, the runner-up finisher here to Adam Willis at the last event on October the 29th. Wesley Bodie has come a long way, folks. That 124 has worked his way up to 3rd. From 5th to 3rd for Bodie in a stout heat here for the limited modifieds. The 4th of 5 coming at you here in Leesville for the 2nd annual Bash on the Bayou. Right now, all kind of nose to tail. Tracy Denby Sr., the Viter Texan, leads by half a straightaway over Karen Crow's Kevin Dupont. Wesley Bodie up to 3rd. Door-to-door battle here for 4th. Denby Jr. and Shane Abear. These two have done a lot of competitive battles over the years. Both former Texas Motor Speedway World Dirt Track Championship winners. Denby won his in the limited modified 2 years ago at TMS. Abear won his first back in 2013 in the super late model, driving for Allgaier, and then Bob Pierce chassis number 9. Abear always called his limited modified program his money maker. And I think he would probably agree and say that he has struggled. Something has just been a struggle for the driver out of Scott, Louisiana. Not sure if the K9's losing power, but we see Michael Robertson winning that car here as of late, driving for Joe Malthus. Of course, Hebert's won the big South Texas shootout down at Corpus Christi, driving for Joe as well. They both had equal success, but Robertson in that brief stint with the team, and he'll be back to race for him most likely in 2017 as the white flag has been displayed for your leader, Tracy Denby Sr. from Vidor, Texas. Denby into 3 for the final time. Off of 4, he'll see a checkered flag in his face. Your winner goes to the Vidor, Texan, Tracy Denby Sr. in 22. Second goes to the 3J, Kevin Dupont from Terran Crow. Charlie Morrow inside of row number 2. The lights are out. We're backing away. Leading lap number 1 goes to the 90 of Darrell Bass from 10 Mile. Going to get his second win here in as many weeks. Darrell Bass with about a 3.5 car length advantage off the exit of turn number 4. Boulevard, Darrell Bass leads. They're starting on the outside pole. Charlie Morrow trying to work to the inside of the 44 of Jerry Dugas. And they make a little bit of slight contact there through 3 and 4. Morrow trying to work over the IRP number 44 of Dugas, the Walker, Louisiana racer. Oh, wow. Garrett Higgins in the 37H. Driver formerly from Great Falls, Montana. Garrett Higgins has worked his way from 6th up to the 2nd spot in this one, and he is trying to hunt down the 90 of Darrell Bass. Digging like Darrell up front, Darrell Bass. Well, Garrett Higgins better throw the pole out and look to hook that Bass. And really to him, but he's got trouble with lap traffic. Lap traffic has become a reality. And about followed up your leader, it did there momentarily. Opens up the door for Higgins to get a power run on him here as the laps are winding down here at Leesville in your 5th and final limited modified heat race of the night here at the 2nd annual Bash from the Bayou. Into 1. Bass rolling right around the hub. The 37H of Higgins has had a good car, obviously going from 6th to 2nd, but he might not. He may have to root the 90 out of the way to get this one done. As the white flag going to come out this time by in the face of your leader, Darrell Bass. Higgins has got a big run into 1. Higgins is there, knocked him in the back door. Hello. Lap traffic may become a reality here. The 85 of Joey Dowd in the car, up in front, but Bass will go low off the exit of 4, checkers in his face. Jake Robinson, who's got 4 wins on the year. Inside of number 3, it's Mo Bags Morgan Bagley from Longview, Texas, the Lone Star Leadfoot. Welcome back, Mo Bags. Outside of the Kevin Dupont at the Karen Crow. Inside of 4, John O. Whittington from Vidor. Brock Williams from Leesville, Louisiana, the Cane River and Grill, number 4X. And Jim Bryan, Sugar Bear, as we toss him off into 1 and 2 for the first time. Look at this. We're 3 wide off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway. The 5W, John O. Whittington. Door-to-door there with the 14 M of Mo Bags Morgan Bagley on the opening circuit. Garrett Albertson, the reigning Bash from the Bayou in early lap number 1. Interestingly enough, your opening heat race here of the night for the late models, this is the way they finished in the main event 1 year ago. Albertson won it, making the last lap pass on the 1, who rides 2nd in B.J. Robinson. Boy, B.J. Robinson has been very, very impressive since forming this alliance. He and Alan Tipton both. B.J. Robinson, the 2007 Oval Modified Track Champion at the Arclotech Speedway up in Vivian, Louisiana. Began late model racing full time in 2010. Used to drive the car that he's out front hunting right now for the race lead. Albertson, though, finding the niche that he found here 1 year ago. Albertson with a win this season with the Concave Super Dirt Series, the Rockabilly 45 of opening night. tonight on a Friday night at Tracy Clay's I-30 Speedway in Little Rock. He has the race lead in the 3 by half a straightaway over B.J. Robinson. Captain Kurt holding on strong in third. The R&L Terriers number 85 Waddle off performance entry, doing a good job holding off the series, the World of Outlaws Craftsman Series regular. Look at Mobax with a slider into 1 and 2. What a move by Mobax. He just slid right in front of Captain Kirk. He says, thank you very much. I'll be the commander of this vessel now, as he occupies the 3rd spot. Now on the front fairway, Mobax is rolling around the hub of the Leesville 171 Speedway. A caution could play dividends for he or any of these other competitors looking to charge their way to the front, but a caution they'll need. The 85 of Lipsy back to 4th and 5th. It's the 5 of John O. Winnington, the Viter Texan. Will lap Jabba become a reality? Sugar Bear Jim Bryant, the car, will be the first victim to go a lap down. Garrett Allison fastly approaching. Robinson will dispose of lap traffic here. Putting Jason Cowan down a lap. But Allison setting a torrid pace up front. Raymond Childress tabbed this young man as his driver. A lot of people weren't necessarily scratching their heads, but they thought that maybe somebody else had showed a little more to earn that seat. But I'll tell you what, this young man may not have all the wins, but he runs all the biggest races throughout the year, and he earns each and every finish he gets. It's Garrett Allison going to win heat race number 1 tonight here for the Bachelor of Bayou, trying to go back-to-back in this event. B.J. Robinson will run Mitchell won here 3 weeks ago. James Harper in the Wide Open Motorsports 88, Nathan Rivera in the 99, and Brady Walton in V2. As they scream off into 1 and 2, door-to-door for the first time in this one. John Catman Mitchell putting the heat all over the T49 of Raymond Taylor for the race lead. 2, 3, and 4 still door-to-door. Taylor looking for that outside line and the momentum to work to his advantage off of 4 down the front boulevard. And he'll hold steady. He'll lead lap number 1 in the T49. Raymond Taylor says, you got to rest a little away from me tonight, Catman. And Catman says, okay, wasn't much of a battle there. And he'll go to the race lead in the 3. John Mitchell. 18 Southern Non-Professional Racing Series victories over the last 2. Working on 3 seasons, he has been dominant, a dominant force. And he's done it all mainly in a Masterbuilt chassis with a hot commodity with a black diamond. He actually got a black diamond when that was the hot commodity, but I think he's just stuck to what he knows and what he likes and what he feels. Every racer has a different feel they look for in the cautions out. We'll see what happens here. John Catman Mitchell has been dominating the Super Tour the last 2+ seasons as we're back underway. Heading into 1 and 2. Catman leads the herd. Raymond Taylor in second. Here comes Nick Brown, Equipment Louisiana racer. Nick Brown of the 84. Nick trying to work his way into the mix here and make it interesting up front. Taylor going to roll the hub now. John Catman Mitchell has went upstairs. They're door-to-door back here for the 4th and 5th spots as well. James Harper of the 88. Good to see James back behind the wheel in the wide open motorsports rocket chassis. Now on the front straightaway back into 1 and 2. Trying to make it interesting. Raymond Taylor's got something working for himself on the bottom here. Let's see if it pays dividends. Raymond Taylor. Many in his career over the old Chatham Raceway. Former Spooky 50 winner. And it's been all that old school, just blue and red T49 for many years, folks. As Kate Burley would say, he's balled on a budget for a lot of his career. And it's paid dividends, and you can see he's keeping John Mitchell within striking distance, a guy who's tough to keep within striking distance, and John's raced here pretty soon, or pretty recently rather, as I'm adjusting the soundboard here for Race on Tech and trying to see if we just can't get this sound right once and for all. It's rather strange, if you will. We'll get it. Off of 4. White flag coming out this time by from Texarkana's John Catman Mitchell on the WW Timber Healthcare Express Private Manufacturing number 5 Masterbuilt chassis. The Kenneth High Performance, J. Dickens power underneath the hood, screaming like a big dog tonight. Checkers in the face, your winner out of Texarkana, Catman John Mitchell. Inside of 3 will be the R5 of Joe Brown. That's interesting. Not Hunter Aston. Zach McMillan in 14Z. Kyle Cummings out of Sibley in the 955 is Robert Metz. So that looks like Hunter Aston on the start. Oh my! He just got the Walmart special in a 1 and 2. We got 2 for the price of 1. In the turn number 3 on the opening lap, who's going to lead it off of 4? Give it to Austin Tice in 7D. The Hockley Texan up on the throttle tonight, baby. Go to row for second. Here comes Joe Brown, but I don't know. I think that's Hunter Aston. Hunter Aston of the Brown Brothers Farms. R5 Black Diamond chassis working to the hover of the racetrack right to the inside. That Case Agriculture. R5, here he comes to the inside for the race lead. Joe Brown, who it says on the roster, I still think that's Hunter Aston. I think the car owner put his name on the driver's lineup tonight. I could be wrong, though, and I'll give Joe all the props he deserves, because right now he's going to take the race lead away from the Hockley Texan, Austin Tyson. He's going to scoot away by 2.5 car lengths in the turn number 3. Oh, boy. Hunter Aston up on the throttle tonight, or as the lineup says, Joe Brown. Looks like bad Leroy Brown right now. He's hooked up, folks. He's gone. Tice trying to find something on the top shelf of the Leesville 171 Speedway. The battle for third is a war. Look at this battle for third. It's a war. It's being waged on here down the front fairway by the king of Boot Hill, Rockin' Ronnie Adams. Down to Luigi's Restaurant. West Chassis, Dan West Chassis 11A. PTS Power Marine, the hook up by John McLemore. The 15 of Alan Tippin. Says the Kentucky Colonel Steve Francis drove that car multiple times this season when he was off from Lucas Oil competition. Into one. It's the 15 of Tippin. He's got a very good alliance with this DP Motorsports team as well as his teammate BJ Robinson. That battle is outstanding right now with Tippin rolling the outside, Adams on the hook. Rockin' Ronnie reeling into 17 now. He's got that car hooked up, folks. Give it up to old Ronnie Adams. The Diana Texan and the PTS Power team. West Jackson trying to work on the second spot here in the 1 and 2. Seabright machine to Louisiana Associates history. 37-time winner of the Southern High Professional Racing Series Tour. Fourth in the all-time wins list. Is going to go after second here. Good roll. He's got the second spot for the Hockley Texan off the time. Move over, Austin. Here comes the veteran. And the veteran will take that spot away, but here comes another wily veteran. Alan Tippin, he'll driving it deep into 3 and 4. The checkers are out, though. Your winner goes to Hunter Aston for Jonesboro, Arkansas. The former Louisiana State Dirt Track champion annihilated C3. It'll be Chad Comer. Outside, Bubba Jones doing double duty tonight. Will run his factory stock in both classes. The inside of 2, the 58 of Ron Brown. Outside, Daryl Langley in the 0-2. Yeah, this is going to be stock event, so this should be a pretty good measuring stick for Bubba Jones. If he came to play, if he brought a knife to a gunfight, we'll find out right now. Off of 4, Chad Comer on the loud pedal. We are underway here at Leesville. Tree stock heat race number 1. Comer gets a good jump into 1. They're 3 wide momentarily, 3 wide at the tail. Good for second off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, 3 wide at the tail. Here comes the 5 to the front. Derek Perkins trying to work his way to the front. The Oakdale, Louisiana racer. Former top 10 finisher of the TMS World Dirt Track Championship, and the caution is out. Street Stock Heat Race number 1. 1,000 to win on the line tonight for the Street Stock competitors here in Leesville. Backing away down the front straightaway in the 1 and 2. I said keep your eyes on Oakdale, Louisiana's Derek Perkins. He's worked his way all the way up to the second position now from the tail. Dead last is second for Perkins. But the center of the hourglass is ticking away. Here's the white flag being displayed in the face of your leader, Chad Comer in C3. Comer is going to lead the herd in the 1 and 2. He's going on the outside of Leesville off the exit of turn number 2, headed to turn number 3 for the final time. Derek Perkins may have a hot rod to deal with in the A main tonight. Definitely giving himself some confidence come feature time. But Chad Comer going to get the job done and win Heat Race. He's won his share here at Leesville. Outside, Justin Whitehead, the 6-time Cajun Classic winner in the 15. Shannon Doucette in the 38. Bobby Chandler in the 24. And William Isgett in 17. Debris on the front straightaway may draw the caution early in this one. And the caution is out. So Justin Whitehead here in a street stock tonight at Leesville. Don't forget what he did in his factory stock style car with the Texas Outlaw Stock Car Series up at Billy and Kim White's Timberline Speedway. About 2 months ago, he drove his factory stock. He threw the asphalt pull-off tires, threw some headers on it, but he was very competitive, went on to win the A main that night, won the factory stock feature as well. Very impressive performance from Whitehead, the 6-time Cajun Classic champion. But I think he has more problems as he's running at the tail right now. As Dupont is your leader, but the war for a second. Oh, and they got in each other there for third. The 61 and the 24 of Bobby Chandler. Rashong and Chandler got together in a 1 and 2. Bobby Chandler loops it around to the bottom of 1 and 2. Gets it refired. We stay clean and we stay green. I don't know how clean it is, but we do stay green for the time being. Kevin Dupont, Karen Crow, Louisiana racer, is a rim running the top shelf of Leesville. I don't think you can get that car any higher than he's got it right now. And then you love to see that. Make this racetrack as wide as possible come A main time. Down the front straightaway, back into 1 and 2 lap traffic. Bobby Chandler. Is Bobby waiting? Is Bobby waiting on Rashong in the 61? Maybe that's the question we should be asking ourselves. Here comes Rashong in the 61. Chandler. Yep, he's mad. Chandler's mad. He got on the loud pedal as soon as he saw the 61, but hey man, I had a pretty car when I showed up today, and now I got beaten bangs and bruises all down the left side of it here. No laughing matter. Bobby's probably ticked. See, Bobby wins some pretty exciting races. Also the Showdown champion in 2010, the inaugural event at Sabine Motor Speedway. Cade Dillard won the modified portion of that event that night. This battle for second, though, it's a good one. Level in the 83 and the 61 of Rashong. Rashong has been the guy. He and Comer have been two of the guys to beat here in this division. Kevin Dupont did win here back on September the 24th. Will Nolan was second. Bobby Chandler finished third that night. But Dupont has won here at Leesville this season in the 3J, and he is rolling it right now. I think he'd love to put Whitehead down a lap, but Whitehead, no, he brought a knife to a gunfight here. That 15 car is going to be something else come factory stock heat race time. The battle for second still hotly contested. The checkers are out. He already won it. Look at this battle for second. They're door-to-door off of turns 3 and 4. Rashong to the inside. Drag race into the checkers. He got the 83 a level by half of a cat's whisker. Don't count him out in this one. Joe has 7 top 5s here this year. Lights go out. Here we go. Or down the back straightaway off the exit of 2 for the first time in this one in the turn number 3. Adam Willis rolling the outside through 3 and 4. Benjamin going to push up the racetrack. Willis in tow. Willis will grab the second spot down the front straightaway. The 81 away cloud will fade to third. Your pole sitter. Willis took a peek to the inside into 1 and 2 for the race lead. Adam Willis knocking on the back door like a trick-or-treater with a sweet tooth right now. Benjamin says Halloween was a few weeks ago. Get off my front porch. Willis driving it in deep once again down there in the 1 and 2, drifting up off the exit of corner number 2. Benjamin able to keep that car straight as possible and keep the RPMs wound up underneath the 0-4 here. Of Willis. The X-Falcon 10 miles. Trying to use the powers that he was blessed with once again. Out here in three-stock action, but Benjamin is up to the challenge right now. Benjamin to the center of the Leesville 171 Speedway off the 4 with 2 laps to go. Now Willis, we had to set up for the score. Here's the Michelle up to there. They only need a call. Through 3 and 4 off of 4. Sills on the loud pedal. We are underway here at Leesville in factory stock heat race number 1. Good start by the Leesville track regular in the hot chassis Forte of Randy Wheeler. And look at Josh Warren. Warren in the 16 just recently got that car off of Winnigan, Chris Hennigan not long ago, and he had a good performance here the first time out in it at Leesville. And we know that's a good car. Crossing underneath the checkers at the factory stock 50, actually in the first position, and some unforeseen things happened in tech that night, but they're off of the race leader in the 1 and 2. Side by side, Josh Warren on the inside of the hot chassis, number 4 of Randy Wheeler, and throwing him in a blanket. First through third under a blanket right now as they head into turn number 3, factory stock racing. Oh, Randy Wheeler got in there hot and heavy. Woo! Randy showing a little bit of love there, had to get up on the brakes. But he was storming his way back to the front, said, I can't just let you have it that easy, Josh. Now it's going to be a pair of 4s who run 2 and 3. Your original pole sitter, Sills, rolls back and forth. So through 3 and 4 is a Greg Coker in the 5-lap traffic, looping that machine right there. And down the front straightaway we go. It's all Josh Warren, the Shreveport, Louisiana native, is singing a song up front, looking pretty good and feeling good about himself here in Leesville, Louisiana tonight. You feel good, you look good, well, you race good. What they say, or so I hear. And Josh Warren is feeling pretty good about himself tonight as he has marched and he is starting to walk the dog. The dog's getting away from him though. Boy, that car is rolled over and just looking good here tonight. Josh Warren, the Shreveport native, trying to take a cool 1,000 cold hard cash back to the Northwest Louisiana area tonight. And there's a lot of good factory stock competitors checked in. I think this is the first of 5 or 6 factory stock heats yet to come. We'll find out what they have in store. Anything for him? Might test one too. Test one too. Yes. 3. Dakota White on the outside pole in 15. Nope, sorry, 40 days lead. Dakota make contact down the front straightaway. Look out. Oh, they'll get into the 535. It's BJ Cook all over the back, tilting of the 535 will go to the inside for the race lead. Off of 2. Hit it down the back straightaway. It's heating up. In the words of NBA Jam. Here comes Jonathan Beckett, the Texarkana Texan, to the inside. down the front straightaway at 1. Throw a blanket over second through fifth. Here comes Cowboy. Cowboy's going to throw the lasso out and let the pull the field to him, and B.J. Cook has problems in 43J. But Luke Gray's up front, minding his own business after a little bit of an opening lap fender there. Off the 4 rather, headed down the front straightaway. It's all Luke Gray. Here comes Beckett. Here comes Jonathan Beckett. Jonathan Beckett about to knock on the back door like a trick or treat of a sweet tooth here momentarily. He's coming to the front quick and in a hurry, about to give Luke Gray a little bit of a They're 3 different lanes wide right there for the race lead. Sliding up the tracks, the 45 of Cowboy Blanchard, the Shadow Louisiana racer. Beckett from Texarkana has rolled him in here for the top spot. Who's going to win this one? It's shaping up to be a dandy. Coming down on the wire. Who's it going to be? Oh, and Cowboy lost it right there in the 1 and 2. Car got out from underneath him just ever so slightly there. So Cowboy nearly lost it. And messes up all the momentum that he had up to that point. And right in the midst of all this battle, I am messing with this soundboard trying to get it right. It's not a funny, laughing matter. It'd be nice just to be able to enjoy the races for once. Into 3 and 4. I am enjoying it, though. This is great. Beckett showing smoke all the way to the front, knocking the Skeeters down. The white flag is out. Who's it going to be? Into 1 and 2. Here comes the 535. Still leading the race. He'll drift off the exit of turn number 2 and leave that lane wide open on the bottom. Here comes Beckett. Just slam the door shut. Grays in the 535 slams the door shut through 34 for the final time. Drag racing to the checkers off the bottom is Beckett, but Luke Gray's going to hold in at that 4-power hot chassis number 535. And they're throwing the green off of 4. Whitehead on the outside pole. Whitehead into 1 and 2. Leads the herd, and Mike Parker's number 15 borderline septic. Bessie McPower number 15 machine. Whitehead won the Cajun Classic last month. 1 month and a day ago, he won his 6th Cajun Classic title in Louisiana. He's got the race lead. Headed down the back straightaway to turn number 3. And trying to hold on to the top spot. He's getting pressure now, though. Out of 50. Where did 50 come from? The 50 trying to work his way into the mix here for the race lead. Off the exit of turn number 4. Aurora drag racing down the front boulevard of the checkers. Donald Kane still in the 3rd spot. Just ran this car a few moments ago in the factory stocks. I'm sorry, in the street stock. And not sure if it really, he had the performance that he was looking for, but one thing that it did give him was an opportunity to see this racetrack before any of the other competitors were able to do so. So I think that may end up giving Whitehead a little bit of an advantage here as he was able to get out there and smell the racetrack some. We'll see if it pays dividends for him in this one. As to this point, he's been able to hold serve from the outside pole. It's all Justin Aubrey Whitehead, the Hooks Texan, looking for his 23rd win of this 2016 season. He's annihilated his competition in this division, and he's done so for quite some time. Everybody is always scratching their head. What are we going to do to beat 36J? Well, it's a tall task, race fans. For a lot of those guys and competitors, he beat 134 of them a month ago. And tonight, he's got 6 heat race full of factory stock competitors, not even driving his car. He's in Mike Parker's number 15 this weekend. The battle for second is heating up. Donald Kane in the 109, working right there, trying for the inside spot for second. Final final time. Face full of checkered flag. Goes to your winner of the Hooks, Texas, Justin Whitehead. Second. We'll go to the 50 of Josh Ellender. Second, or third rather, goes to the 179 of Donald Kane Jr. How good? As we drop the rag here in factory stock, heat race number 4 of the night down the back straightaway. Just saw Justin Whitehead win heat race number 3 in this one. It's Bubba Seal starting on the outside pole, trying to get the top spot off the exit of turn number 4. He won't get the job done. The battle right here. Off the exit of turn number 4. Freddie Blanchard and the D3 of David Edwards are getting into it just a little bit, ever so slightly. A pair of ERC chassis go at it right there for 3rd and 4th spot, respectively. Off the 2, down the back straightaway. Bubba Seal's knocking to the back door for the race lead. Here comes Bubba. Turn number 3, side by side. And Seal's going to try to take that low line away down the front straight. Away we go. Has gotten the top spot, and off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway. It's the D3 of David Edwards trying to pull the trigger and get that second spot on the final lap. He'll give him a little bit of a shot in the short set through 3 and 4. Drag race at the line. Your winner goes to Bubba Seals in 19 from Highlands, Texas. Mickey Steele, the man of steel from Pollock in 37, your reigning winner here at the last event on October the 29th. And look at Steele. Mickey Steele from 5th to the lead. And 1 1/4 circuit. Oh my, the 3 wide back here at the tail. What more can you ask for, race fans? Mickey Steele taking no prisoners. We call him the man of steel. Mickey is rolling tonight, baby. I called it last time. Oh, Mickey. You look so fine on the racetrack. You're blowing everybody fine, including your competitors. As he just took the whole field prisoner. 3 wide for the race lead into 1 and 2. Mickey Steele drifted up the racetrack high, wide, handsome. Shaw Graham's going to go by. As well as the 29 of Seals. Oh my! The roll for the race lead now. Shaw Graham took a peek to the inside. Pushed that time. Still gets into the back of him. Howden still fades back to 3rd. As hard as that car fired on the start. And now Scotty Case going to give him a little bit of a shot there to 1 and 2. And they're door-to-door here for the 3rd spot. Scotty Case going to go back by. And Mickey Steele fades back to 4th. Or wait a minute. Not just yet. Sean Graham trying to reel in the 29 of Seals. And he's got him in his crosshairs here. Sean Graham drove this car last weekend down to Texas Grand at the Battleground Speedway in Highlands, and they're door-to-door for the race lead momentarily. Seals has that outline and working to his advantage and all that momentum. They're still door-to-door. Graham going to thread the needle to the inside. He can't get the job done, though. Still door-to-door off the exit of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway we go. What a race. We got a race heating up. An absolute great race heating up here. As right now, through 3 and 4 and off the exit of turn number 4, Sean Graham trying to work his way into the mix. He did work his way into the mix. He just took over the race lead. What a performance for Sean Graham in this one. Graham, and here here comes Scotty. Scotty Case about to knock onto the back door here for the second spot. Scotty Case working his way up to the front of the J27, the Calhoun, Louisiana racer. Has some bad luck here at these big paying events as of late, but he wants to get that monkey off his back in a big way, and tonight would be a good night to do that. Could tonight be the night that Scotty Case breaks into victory lane in a big way here in Leesville? He had to get around the 20 or the 29 first and go to second, but Sean Graham trying to get back into the mix as well and get himself a win down here in Leesville. It's been since a year ago that he won here. Off the exit of corner number 4, he'll see checkered flag and it'll say Sean Graham, your winner of heat race number 5 tonight for the factory stocks. Ma'am. Race number 6 for the factory stocks. It was Tracy Harris and Little John Tuggle, the former John Henry Toyota Arclitex Championship winner, to the inside for the race lead. Tuggle to the inside, driving that holy moly chassis. Good to see Dustin Durham down here tonight, the 88R. Bubba Jones started. I think that's the problem. I think my wire got cramped and I keep cutting in and out. They're still doodled over the race lead through 3 and 4. I absolutely cannot. I can't announce from up here and I can't announce from up there. I can't. It's too loud up there because it picks up. I have a mic for the sound of the cars. Little John took it to the inside for the race lead. And, well, I don't think he even used up Tracy at all. Tracy they're going to show him the black flag. No, I'm sorry. That's not the black flag. So is how much I can't see. 4 and 4 laps to go here in Leesville in your final factory stock heat race of the night. And Little John Tuggle, who began his racing season much later than he would have liked to. Oh man, I can't charge my phone just died again. I'll plug it back in. Wait, let me use your this thing because it'll charge my thing faster, I think. I can't get no rhythm. The mic's driving me nuts. Because I go up there and Little John Tuggle checking out on the competition here in your final factory stock heat. Bubba Jones has worked his way to the front, and he knows every position so important to the A-main tonight. Will we get a caution here late in the going? The white flag out this time by, though. Well, I hope I can get into a rhythm in the A-mains because I can't think straight right now with all these problems we're having. Bubba Jones may come up a spot short trying to get second because the checkered flag going out this time by for the former John Henry Toyota Arclitex champ, Little John Tuggle, your winner. Second goes to the Tracy's Lawn Care 18 from Lufkin, Texas, Tracy Harris. Third goes to the 21 of Bubba Jones from Provençal. Cortland Smith, who started 6th in his factory stock heat race earlier tonight, put him on the front row bid here for the B main event. The top 3 or 4 go to the A main here tonight, and they got to get up on the wheel and go after it now. Chicken Man James Freeman's back there in the 4th spot. James Freeman started dead last in his heat race in the 5th heat race earlier of the night. And right now the Chicken Man is in the 4th spot trying to work over and try to get back to the 3rd spot, but can't quite get there. And 5th and 6th are looking to reel him in here as the laps are winding down here in Leesville, and B main number 2 for the factory stocks. Is the hood in the face of Cortland Smith right now when he's still out front wheeling that car like that? Look at that. The hood is in the front of your leader, right in his face, Cortland Smith. And that car handling well to keep him out front.
I think he's looking out.
He's driving like and pet the yeah. He's leaned 30. Dupont brother when it gets that. Chicken. The 88 nearly. I know. Back on the way here at Leesville in your limited modified. As three score. Going back green this time by, race fans. Should be 4 in and 26 remain here at Leesville tonight. Back on the way down the front straightaway in 1 and 2. Oh, one around right in the middle into 1 and 2. Look out, everybody goes straight down to avoiding. And the caution is back. Fans think that Cade Diller can wrestle this one away from the Texan. Blaylock. Boy, it'd be a big win and a big shot in arm for him if he could hold off one of the best modified drivers in the country right now. It's Cade Dillard in second on the restart with Tracy Demme Sr. along his outside. We're backing away. Into 1 and 2. Dillard going to be pressured here off the exit of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They are literally 1 by 2 by 1 by 3 wide back there with Brandon Ball of B17. It's heating up. Into 3. Roll on the outside. Dillard just losing another spot off the exit of corner number 4 down the front straightaway. Back into turns 1 and 2. Blaylock, able to separate himself and Dillard's got a major push that time and over the door for another driver to go by. It'll be Tracy Demme Jr. in the form of the B&J Seafood IRB chassis CV power number 15. Cade trying to get it working to him here, but does he have enough to get back to the front? He'll drop back to the bottom here. Well, you'd love to see this racetrack widen out tonight and these guys get up top where they can really test the waters. But it appears this race will be won or lost on the bottom here in your limited modified A main early. Blaylock separating himself now. Finally got the kinks worked out and the caution comes out. Back and away here in Leesville. 9 scores. We go back under green. The 9 scored. Next time around will be 10 scored and 20 remain. Oh, one coming right around to the exit of the turn number 2. Look out, it's Daryl Bass. Oh, that was close. He does get hit by Charlie Morrow, it appears, at the tail end of that. His nickname is the Doc from Conroe, Texas. He's got a CB race engine power plant. 11. And the equipment sponsor Prestige Custom Home Lincoln Electric Rhino Racing Rear End Superior Steering Wheels number 711 will take the challenge in this race from the thriller Cade Dillard early. Cade faded back to 5th. Denby Sr. up to 2nd, the Biter Texan. His son Tracy Denby Jr. and occupying the top 5 as well as the Rotary Rocket Caleb Dillard is 2 spots up ahead of his brother. Oh, and Denby got into Caleb. Oh my. Denby, I'm not sure if Caleb will... Oh my goodness. Turn 2 is atrocious tonight. Drew Gossman around, but no harm, no foul. We're clean and green. Flies the caution out. Looking for another win of the 2016 season and his first in the great state of Louisiana. The lights go out and we go green. We're backing away here at Leesville. And that off in a 1 and 2. Holding across the fingers and toes and 18 million with the caution flag. Going back green off the exit of turn number 4. The green flag waves. James Blaylock going to try to hold off the Denbys and the Dillards. How about that? Your top 5 are racing families except for Blaylock. The Denbys and the Dillards. You're either in a Denby or a Dillard sandwich right now, depending on which Denby or Dillard you may be. And the freight train from Farmerville wants to throw his hat into the ring and bust up this party. A great run, though, by Caleb Dillard tonight. Danny Ray has to be very excited that race with the Tanner 9J car. If you know Danny Ray Jeffrey and you know what he stands for and why he races, but that performance he had in Vivian, Louisiana to start off this season when he went from 8th to the lead and led some laps, he said he started tearing up front, leading that race. You could just feel the presence of his son Tanner riding with him. And that's, boy, I'll tell you, that's something special. Bubba Jones is one in this car in the rookie limited modified class here a season ago or so. Caleb Dillard's doing a phenomenal job tonight, but it's the outsider, the Texan from Conroe, Texas. He's going to see the racing power plant over the IRP chassis a lot like the driver, Tracy Denby Jr., who's won here many a night. I believe Denby Sr. probably has a CD power plant underneath the hood. They've been very committed to CD version of this power plant from the modified for quite some time. They can definitely get the job done. Right now, Blaylock is just literally every single, whether it's a short green flag run, which they've mostly all been short with the amount of cautions we've had, Blaylock's been able to walk the dog and just get out by, just like he did in the heat race performance earlier tonight. But this is when it comes into lap chapter will become a head of reality, and there's plenty of laps to go, and the 22 of Tracy Denby Sr. is not somebody you want nipping at your heels through lap traffic. The good news for the 7 of Blaylock, he has a sizable advantage right now. He's already got around 1 lap car. He'll dispose of 2. That's the A1 of Heath Wilson will disappear down the back straightaway. Wilson debuting in the IRP chassis tonight. Off of turn number 4 down the front boulevard. Heavy lap traffic up ahead. It is more than a reality right now. The year race leader, and he'll dispose of 1. Look out, Blaylock. 3 right through lap traffic down the back straightaway. That was close. Blaylock will smooth through lap traffic. 2, 3, and 4 stay hooking and hugging the hub. Down the front boulevard of the caution is out. We'll see if he can hold on. James Blaylock from Conroe, Texas, in his IRP chassis CB powered entry. Off of 4, he'll snap from the loud pedal and head down the front boulevard. We're back underway. Denby Sr. going to try to roll and get a good run. already disposed of a few cars, but he is a thunderstorm of lap traffic up ahead. Oh, right in front of your leader. That thunderstorm of cars, and they all keep going. How about that? Wow. Good synchronized spin there. Off of 4, down the front straightaway. Blaylock. That little fender bender did not even really eat into the advantage that he had put on second place in Tracy Denby. Denby did really win though. He's got him within his sights now and in his crosshairs. And your original pole sitter, Santangelo, it's 5 laps to go at the flag stand. And Denby Sr. is as close as he's been this entire race. Oh, and Blaylock nearly lost the handle in the 1 and 2 that time. Oh my. Boy, he knows it. He's got to go, and he's got to go now. 4 laps to go this time. Should have been 4 to go that time, and Denby Sr.'s driving everything he's got in that machine right now. Speedway race fans, and he comes out of the car. He drove a long way to race with us here tonight. All the way out of Conroe, Texas. And he brought this CB Race Engine power plant, this IRP race car, to Victory Lane here in Leesville, Louisiana tonight. Haven't seen him since the Battle of Bill Hill. Been a little while. But back in the great state of Louisiana, give it up for from Conroe, the Doc James Blaylock, ladies and gentlemen. How about it, James? Boy, those cautions had to been really wearing you out there, but man, you showed up here to Louisiana today, and you had a really fast hot rod, no doubt about that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, those cautions, man. I tell you what, they were wearing me out. I kept thinking, how much longer are we going to do this? But you know, I got a bunch of great sponsors. Got to thank the Lord Almighty first of all. My wife and kids. Operation Enduring Warrior. Everybody look it up. Check it out on Facebook. Incredible Pizza, Rhino Rear End, CB Race Engines, Performance Graphics, IRP, Denby. Thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate it.
Earlier in the go, when Cade Diller showed you that outside there, I mean, anytime you're racing with a thriller, you know it's going to be a tough one. But there were some good competitors here tonight. Adam Willis, the list could go on and on. How's it feel to really come out on top here? I know. Have you ever raced here?
I have not. This is the first time out here, and I honestly can't put it into words just yet. Yeah, Cade got under me one time, and I thought, man, this is going to be a dogfight. And so I, you know, to win against the competition out here is it's pretty special for me.
How important was it for you to make sure you didn't hit your restarts the same every time? That way you could play a little cat and mouse there.
Yeah, exactly. Flagman was keeping me on my toes, having thrown the green light changing it up every here and there, and I figured if I just kept hitting my marks, they were either going to have to boot me or just drive around me on the outside.
Hey, great to see you here, James, and hope to see you at some of these big races in 2017. First trip to here to Leesville didn't turn out too bad, man. Have a great drive home.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Good up for it, folks. Well spoken, and hey, first person he thanked was the good Lord. How about it for Conroe Texan James Blaylock? Hey, he's a doctor. I told you that all night. He's the doc. A Cock Cancer Dirt Series winner at the Arcotech Speedway this season. He's been very good since moving over full-time from an open wheel modifying to a late model. It's him and the Catman. Garrett Allison, your reigning Bash on the Bayou winner, and BJ Robinson. The lights go out for 40 laps. We are underway in the third drive. Second already on the phone. Oh my! You know, the one of BJ Robinson collects the 5 of the John Mitchell. He goes way up the hill, and look at John give him a shot in the shorts down the back straightaway. Goodness gracious! And that's going to about hurt. That hurt John Mitchell. And BJ, the caution is out. Watch this. Watch here, folks. Look. Oh, my. BJ Robinson slid up in 1 and 2. You can see John Mitchell's not happy with the Bossier City or the Houghton Racer. John Mitchell goes to the infield here. I don't think his night's done, is it? It looked like all tires were up. Oh, you certainly hope that John's not. Where'd John go? So John goes to the pits, and B.J. Robinson moves up to the outside pole. Oh, my goodness gracious. Lights are out. We're underway here at Leesville. 40 laps. Original restart. Garrett Alderson going to take over the second spot. Oh, and around goes the 1 into 1 and 2. His only win a year ago came right here at the Bash on the Bayou. And he'll restart inside of row number 2 here. Once again, another original restart. It's going to be Hunter Raston on the front row alongside B.J. Robinson, the current P&W Sales Super Late Model leader, point leader, and the lights are out. We are back underway for the third original restart of this race. So let's get into 1 and 2 clean this time. Raymond Taylor got bottled up there, and around he goes with bottled up the 14 of Morgan Bagley. And we got another one around in 1 and 2. What is the deal with 1 and 2? Is it cursed tonight? So we'll try it again. 40 laps the distance. Another original restart. Hunter Raston on the loud pedal. The former Louisiana State Dirt Track Championship winner at Food Hill, the 38th annual on the modified. That race paid $5,000 to win that season. Down the back straightaway, look at this. The 3 different 4-lane slide down straightaway. Look at this. Kyle Cummings and the 4X. That was close. Brock Williams has done 4X. He'll pull it down. Hunter Raston in the Brown Brothers Farms Case Agriculture Black Diamond Chassis. He's going to smash a little. Oh, and it was kind of a wild start. Fanned out. It's no harm, no foul. We're clean and green. Look at Garrett Alderson going to shoot out of a cannon off the 2 down the back straightaway into the inside. It's B.J. Robinson. 3 different lanes wide for the race lead through 3 and 4. Leesville, please live up to the moniker tonight. Rockin' Ronnie Adams. Rolling the hub right back into the 4th spot in 5th. It's Mo Bags, Morgan Bagley, the Lone Star Left Foot from Longview, Texas. Down the back straightaway, door to door for the race lead. Side by side, Raston going to fend off the challenge from the 1 of B.J. Robinson. Robinson won here with the Super Series back on June the 26th. And the 1, B.J. Coverly now has the top spot. Alderson went way high wide off the exit of turn number 2 and opens up the door, and Ronnie Adams will go by. Boy, if Ronnie Adams could steal $3,000 away tonight, that will be a huge victory for he and that Dan West. Back green here, always good to talk with you, the Roboline Rocket. Caleb Dillard, a 3rd place finish in the limited modified A-Main. We're back on the way in the super late model main event. Headed into 1 and 2. B.J. Robinson has the top spot on in down the back straight over there. Here comes Mo Bags. Morgan back to the Lone Star left foot. Here comes Alderson on the 3 wide for 3rd through 3 and 4. Adams surrenders it. The cake's been baked, and we're about to fire on back up out of turn number 4. We're back in the way. Here comes Momax. I guess we're doing that caution. We got to look out for the Lone Star left foot. Momax, Morgan Bagley. Side. And Mo Bag's going to tuck it down to the bottom. Here comes Alderson. Alderson says, you know what, Bagley? You can go back to the bottom. I'll go.
promised to you in 2016, and it's pretty good to you last year too, but revenge, if we go back to the first annual match with the Bayou, Garrett got Bayou and wanted to go. I'm not sure if that played a factor and you come back getting some revenge or redemption, but I know it makes it feel certainly a whole lot better to come up here victorious tonight.
Yeah, it definitely does. To lead the whole thing last year and lose it in lap traffic, it was definitely worth coming back. I don't know what happened there on the first lap there. I got up a run up beside Mitchell and went to turn in the corner. He was in the right rear quarter penalty. I don't know whether he was mad or not. It was definitely nothing I did unintentional. But it's just a racing deal. And we'll thank all the fans for coming out and staying out here in the cold weather. And hopefully put on a good race.
I kind of saw the same way. It looked like a racing deal. You got a really good initial start. You went 3 wide there on the start, went into 1 and 2. John had some room on the outside. You slid up in front. Like I said, it was a racing deal. I guess it's one of those tough deals that you guys will probably just talk about it later on. But besides that, we'll let you guys hash that out, whenever you do. And you guys have raced up all year long. And it's not like you guys just come out here and tear each other's stuff up, man. You're here to win races and race your competitors clean. I know that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's too much work goes into all these cars. And everybody here that's got a race car, from the bottom all the way to the top. So nobody wants to come out here and tear stuff up.
Between the modified good runs you had here, what is it about Leesville 171 Speedway that brings success to BJ Robinson? You've won here in several different classes, man. You seem to take a liking to this joint.
I wish I knew.
Well, you have a notebook full.
Yeah, that's no kidding.
Let's everybody help you out on the race car real quick now. We'll wrap this up and send you home $3,000 to Northwest Louisiana.
Yeah, we have to thank David Peterson and his whole family. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. My wife, my little girl, my dad, Ronnie Stuckey. He don't get to come watch me race much. Just at work, get to talk about it. So it couldn't have happened at a better time.
Another $3,000 on the line in Gilmore next week, and you're going to go get it.
That's the game plan.
You won there earlier this year, too. Congratulations to you, BJ, on a well-deserved victory tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
BJ Robinson in victory lane here with the Super Late Models here in Leesville.
Away in your street stock main event here in Leesville. We've literally busted our truck. Sometimes I thought it was. And anyway, enough of that. $1,000 is on the line. Jack on the long trying to get his dip here in the 2016 here. Side by side for second down the back straightaway. It's Kevin Dupont. Derek Louisiana to the Lord. Brandon Strong in the 61. Right around the hub here in Leesville tonight. Got a little gas there and then I saw the coffee. Louisiana, under the dirt track 79. It's all Chad Comer getting ready to smash back on the loud pedal. Let's see if anybody has anything for him up the tank. Ken Comer. Here comes Rashawn for the race lead. Brandon Rashawn trying to reel him in for the race lead. Can he do it, folks? Benjamin and Perkins leaning on each other just a little bit there for the fourth and fifth spot. Second, Rashawn at 61. Pretty impressive performance tonight for Brandon Rashawn. Started fifth, he's the second, and 61. Pretty good this season for the 61 of Rashawn here in the long range back on the field. There goes one at the bottom of 20 and 4. Let's keep it going. One is off and down. So let's see if Brandon Rashawn has anything for Chad Comer as we restart. Here it comes. Here comes Perkins. Oh, he clipped the Ute tire. Looks like Perkins clipped it. Oh, look at this off the exit of turn number 2. Really got turned around down there. Down the back straightaway. The 88 of Joe Rashawn got followed up. Come on, Joe. Get it out of there. Come on. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We're back on the way in your street stock main event. Lights go out. We're back on our way in your super stock main event. Well, just up here we go. Again. Derek Perkins leaning on the 61. He gets a little bit of contact. 3 and 4. Oh, he turned him. Brandon Rashawn just lost his cool and turned Derek Perkins, and you've got a Walmart and a Target parking lot, if I've ever seen one. Yep, that's what you really, in fact, call a Walmart and a Target. Look at this. Look. The 5 of Derek Perkins showing the 61 Brandon Rashawn. He doesn't like that too much. Rashawn kind of lost his cool there, folks. I don't know if you saw that one. All right, folks, 5 laps to go. Comer going to try to hold off Carrico, Louisiana's Kevin Dupont. We're back on the way. Derek Perkins, does he have anything up his sleeve? Derek Perkins, the former top 10 finisher of the team as World Dirt Track Championship, going to follow on the outside of the green. Ready for green conditions to check to fire him up off of turn number 4. It's Josh Warren out of Shreveport. Look at Luke Graves getting a pretty good start there. Graves jumped the start. I don't know about that one. Graves jumped it. Graves jumped the start. Line with the advantage and pull to the inside and pull even off the tee down the back straightaway. Bubba Jones just got tapped. The 45 of Plains is right in the middle of 1 and 2. Maybe caution that already. Backing away into the side. Start there. Hold on. Oh, and Seals got burned. Shreveport native in Northwest Louisiana. Restart. Inside in contact with Josh Warren for the race lead. Josh Warren got the people elbow going on the strict lane. Oh my. Here comes the rock. He's going to back to the inside of Sean Rand and maybe let Sean Rand know he didn't appreciate that. Rand look at the play high line, leads him off of 4. His way up to the third spot on this one.
know, you will help the racetrack try to. That's what I like to see when we got it back in the back of the road. 7 miles to go. That was the third. Russell in the second mile away. 17 restarts, though. Well, like I said, Sean, I said in the last game for a while, and I remember earlier, how important it wasn't for you to play a little cat and mouse and see it. Oh! On the front straightaway. Zero Beckett. 21 had heavy left front damage. His front end starts like this into 3. He may not let out on Beckett. I'm not sure how they got tangled up, but Bubba Jones at the left front broke. Maybe just a spindle. Bubba Jones is holding on and even have a chance to finish third will be unbelievable. Now he's he sidestepped the 18 and got him to the side of the top 5 for the first time this week. He made it over here the last does have the better car right now. White flag is out this time. Graham trying to hold on for one more. Will you see a bump and run? Will you see a little Terry Loss? Will you see Rusty Ross? A little bit of Dale Earnhardt come out and drive over the zero. Trial time off before it won't matter. Second, back. John Graham gets it done and wins the second. He'll back to the light. Your final race of the night. And the factory stock main event winner after. And a valiant effort tonight. This is Sean Graham's third win in 2016. A 400 car that's just a bull. Sean Graham and a 320 picture right here in Leesville. What? That thing's sponsored by Wendy's. I don't know about you, man, but that may have been one of the wildest races. I mean, we start 34, caution after caution after caution. I know as a racer, we've talked about this many times, wears you out, but what does it mean out of the stout competitors you had here tonight to come up victorious here at Leesville, driving this machine that I've never seen you race before. I know you raced it last week at the Texas Grand, but how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I hate that me and Josh got together, but I was all the way to his door. That was the only one time. That was the only opportunity I was going to get to pass him. He was stuck on the bottom pretty good. But I'm really happy for these guys that own this car and work on it. They work their tails off. They deserve every bit of the credit. And I'm just happy to see somebody that pumped up.
This makeup, I mean, not saying you had a really bad night in the limited. I just don't think it turned out to expectation. It was good, but does this make up for some of that?
Some of it, yeah. Some of it. I just can't be more happy and more thankful for these guys to give me a good car and just keep plugging and keep working. And here we are.
I just told the fans it's your 7th win this year, I believe, in 4 different cars you've driven, including yours. I mean, what does that mean? You can throw guys like Billy Milton into one of your cars. Like the last few years, he had so much success. You know, helped Jared Clark out. So many guys, but Jonathan Jones, you parked that car in Victor Lane and Vivian last year. I've never seen you drive this car. What does it say about Sean Graham, where you come in your racing program, where you could park a car you've never driven before in Victor Lane against the stout competition you had here tonight? I think you've come a long way.
Yeah, you get lucky too, and it takes a lot of luck. All this is it's a luck game. I don't know what happened to Justin. I really wanted to race with him. I finished second to him at this deal last year on his tail. I really wanted to pass him, but
feel Jonathan Beckett there, boy? He was knocking on the back door. He was fast tonight.
Yeah, I had 14 people standing over there on that fence telling me to get down, and I'm doing everything I can to stick it on the bottom. And I thought we did a pretty decent job, you know. The car's really good, though. Let me thank his sponsors. Capco Mobile Homes, Hitman Designs, Wendy's, Glenn's, Automotive, Seals, Automatics, Faith Construction, and most of all, Hawkins for letting me have an opportunity to wheel this car. Thank y'all.
I think it's pretty neat, man. Congratulations to you. $1,000 going back to Shreveport tonight. You know, however you guys work that out. Regardless, man. Hey, you will. I told the fans you made this thing wider than a triple wide trailer. A few points in that race, you made it, you know, as wide as possible. But Bubba Jones came up there at one point. He broke a left front trying to get in there and actually try to make a pass. But he kept it out there as long as he could. Sean, great job tonight. Kind of been a long night, but it's going to end on a good note for you, my friend.
I do. I hope Brittany has a heater going in the truck.
Said that she probably chewed her fingernails off over there.
Yeah, probably.
Congratulations. Sean Graham gets it done tonight, ladies and gentlemen.